it would be stressful being Batman. Everything he's been through, Robin murdered, 20 plus years fighting to save a city that just can't seem to be saved. I mean, it was only a matter of time, really. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This will be a part 1 video because I'm not finished working on this guy yet. There's still a lot of paintwork to be done. I just wanted to give you guys a little preview, which is a part 1, and I can update you guys further in the next few days when I continue working on him. But this is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Suicide Squad Imposter Batman figure. I think it's technically classed as a Joker figure because it's meant to be the Jared Leto Joker. Has got his hands on the bat suit and has sprayed it up and made it his own. But I wanted to turn this into the opposite of that. I wanted this to be Batman has become the Joker after 20 plus years of fighting crime in Gotham. Nothing much has changed. Robin was murdered by the Joker, and then Batman finally crossed that line and killed the Joker himself. And this is where he's ended up. I don't know exactly what happened to the poor guy, but he cracked. He's lost the plot, and now he is going out at night and doing all kinds of unspeakable things. It's a damn shame what happened to old Batman, but they pushed him too far, and this is the result. So that's how he's looking. We take a look at his cape here. This is not the stock cape. This is a Jackson XU cape for the regular Dawn of Justice or Suicide Squad Batman figure. I just sprayed it purple, and it took a long time for that paint to dry. I was worried at one point, thought it's never going to fully dry, but it did. After about 2.5 days, it stopped sticking to itself. It was a real pain to do. I'm still working on this cape. This isn't finished either. I need to put the rips and the tears in, so that has not been done yet. Just been giving it a nice black wash on top of the purple and making it look like the rain and the grime and the dirt has just soaked into it. So it's really nice. So yeah, custom cape by Jackson XU. Spray painted and weathered. Just looks really cool. I really am happy with how it's looking so far. Now, I did do the beef mod on this one, same as I did on the regular version of Batman, and that's something I think I actually filmed a little bit of that earlier, so I can splice that in now. Alright, now you've seen me do the beef mod before on the regular version of Batman to beef his chest out a little bit and give him a bit more mass, but I'm going to do it again with the, well, this version. There's regular Batman up there, all beefed up and looking awesome. Proportions are looking very much legit. Look at that. Get right up in there. Yeah, that looks awesome. So I'm going to do what I did before. Pull the arms forward, unzip the suit. You need to cut a little bit of material, a little bit of thread that's holding it together at the top. Snip that, and then you can undo it and do it back up again. And then you're basically just getting 2 or 3 of these, pulling this forward, shoving them down so that they're basically going to be here under the suit. Zip it back up again, and you've got yourself beefed up Batman. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, and that is all done. Easy peasy, great solution. And this is the 3rd time I have applied the beef to a Batman figure. The first one was on the regular version of this Batman, and then I did it to the Nightmare version, and now this version. Also did it to Deadpool, but he wasn't quite as necessary as Batman. But there you go. You can see a little bit sticking up there. You won't see that once the cowl and all that is back on again. I guess I could have just pushed it down a little bit further, but I was being either impatient or lazy. I haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, just unzipped him at the back, stuffed in those cotton pads, beefed him up a little bit. This was suggested by John Floyd Man, one of my subscribers. So he wanted to see it with the meat cleaver. Makes sense to me. I mean, he's lost the plot, he's going out doing unspeakable things. So, meat cleaver it is. I was thinking about altering the belt and maybe getting some of those spare knives I have from the Michael Myers collection. And, you know, put one in the side of his belt here. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Part 2 is coming. Still need to do a lot of repainting, a lot of weathering, a lot of rips to the cape, and see what else I can come up with for him. But so far, so good. Really, really pleased. Got the figure for a great price, $150. Alright, we'll just get a look at this guy in the daylight. It is very late in the evening right now. It's about 8 o'clock. So, not that much sunlight, but I didn't want it to be too overly lit. Just let you get a look. Tone down the green with a lot of, you know, just a fair amount of black wash. You can see it all in there. And black wash all over the suit. And black wash all over the pouches here, or little compartments. Really grimy looking. Again, gauntlet fins, really grimy. Holding a meat cleaver. Let's get a look at the back of the cape. Let's just check out the side profile. That Heath Ledger style paint around his mouth. Kind of messy. Look how nasty the cape is. All the rain. More weathering and black wash around the boots. Just toning down the colour really of the suit and the gauntlets of the boots, the belt, the cowl, the cape, all of it, just toning it down, bringing it down, making it more weathered and grimy. This ain't finished. This is just part A, or part 1. I need to do more work on the blood. Need to do a fair bit more work on this guy, to be honest. So this is just a halfway point. Just showing you how things are looking halfway in. Let's just get a nice look at the cowl. Now I haven't managed to get rid of the tattoos on the cowls. Obviously you can see damage is still there, the little star is still there, the hearts, the spades, all that stuff is still on the cowl. The paint I had is not quite a match, and I tried to mix some other colours in to make it match the stock cowl, but couldn't quite get a match. So I tried a little test area on the back and it wasn't looking too good. So I just continued with the black wash technique and just dialed it down a few notches. Now I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to be able to realistically get rid of the damage tattoo on the forehead and the star and the hearts and stuff. I might try again, but at the moment I'm just going to continue with the black wash and just dial it down a little bit. But I'll be honest, it's not something that's bugging me. If I have to leave them on there, so be it. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on that, but it looks fantastic. You can just see all the black wash is soaked into the cowl and it just looks really grimy. The mouth plate that I painted myself, that was just a mouth plate that I got with either the regular version or the Nightmare version. So I had 2 of the same mouth plate, so I thought screw it. Just go ahead and make one a custom Joker mouth plate. Look at that. And those eyes are Ben Affleck eyes. They are not the ones that came with this guy, because they are Jared Leto eyes, more blue in color. These ones are the Ben Affleck ones that I put in there. So it is 100% Affleck. And you can see that used to be very much more of a vibrant kind of yellowy orangey color. So I just black wash that again and again. Still need to do some blood work on it. See how you can see like either the red paint or if it's meant to be blood. It's still there obviously. Need to go in and make that more bloody, more realistic kind of blood color. Everything's toned down, the gauntlets, the fins on the gauntlets, the gloves. Just black washed, grimy, nasty. The whole suit, black washed. It's way more vibrant than this before. Well, I wanted to tone it way down. And I think the cowl looks amazing. The mouth plate and the eyes. And we just get a look at the side profile as well. Again, you can see all the dark colors soaked into the cowl. Just brings out more detail as well in the contours. And look at the way you get almost like stubble coming through the makeup on the mouth plate. And yeah, I went with the down smile instead of a typical kind of Joker smile going upwards. It's more of a kind of grimace. A bit more in keeping with Batman's mood. Yeah, I think that looks cool. So yeah, I'll see about getting rid of the tattoos on the cowl, but it's not 100% necessary. If I can find a paint match, then I'm good to go. But I thought I did, and it turned out to look completely different, so let's just chalk that up to a learning experience. The thickness of the chest after the beef mod. We've got the cowl glued to the cape, so it joins with the cape and doesn't stick up, rather than gluing it down to the suit. So that worked out good. Nasty. And here's all the Batman figures together from Dawn of Justice and Suicide Squad. Technically, he's the only Suicide Squad Batman here, but going to be customizing the hell out of the base as well. I haven't really even started thinking about that yet, but you got a fair amount of space here to add in little things, little details, and little kind of backstory on him. Just visual things that you can see and kind of piece it together when you look at the figure itself. So might get rid of the Suicide Squad. It might just take off the whole front of this. I think that's possible, maybe. We'll see. I think, well, yeah, it does. There's a line going all the way through here. So yeah, I should be able to get that whole front plate off, and then I'm gonna repaint it and do some stuff. Not sure exactly what yet, but it's all for part 2 coming up in the next few days. So you got your armored Batman for Dawn of Justice there, the Nightmare Batman, the Batman turned into the Joker, and the regular version of Batman there. He's absolutely perfected now. Everything's just super clean. Really, really awesome. And the battle damage version of the armored Batman there too. Still got him crunching his knuckles. I've never really changed that pose. That's the one I like. I will at some point change it up, but for now that's how he's looking. They look pretty sweet together. It's nice to have one Batman that's kind of unique. Well, let's face it, it's very unique right now because I don't think anyone else has done this, but if it happens, if people, well, I don't know. Like I said, I got him for a fair price, so I didn't feel any nervousness going into doing what I did to him. If I had to pay, big money like some people have, then I wouldn't do it, but, well, maybe I'd still do it, but just feel a lot more nervous. But, I got him for pretty much $150 straight up. For this figure, that's not something you see very often. So I didn't feel too nervous doing anything to him. Plus, to be honest, I'm always quite confident when it comes to little tweaks and mods like this. I mean, I've never screwed something up really badly and really regretted it. Just been lucky in that way, I guess. Just turn down the brightness a bit. That looks better. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think, but please bear in mind he's not finished yet. He's about 50% done, so only 50% complete right now, but so far so good, I think. I mean, that custom cape really does add a nice level of class to it. Very, very nice cape. Came out great. Looks awesome from the side profile too. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Okay everyone, that's it for part 1. Part 2 will be coming up in a few days once I've completed all the repaint work on him and customized his base. So the next time you see him, he should be 100% finished. But with things like this, when you're doing repaints and coming up with your own version of something, you're never really 100% finished. There's always going to be little tweaks and ideas that you come up with later on down the line. But part 2 will be coming at you soon, and he'll be pretty much finished then. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. A lot of little update videos end up on there that don't go on the channel. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you will be missing out on a few little treats here and there. Make sure you hit that bell icon on this channel so you get notifications of all the videos when they upload, because otherwise you might miss out on a video. I didn't want you missing out on anything, so make sure you hit that bell. Let me know your thoughts on this. Want to know what you think of it so far? Bearing in mind it's not finished yet. I would love to know your thoughts, the fellow Batman collectors out there. Is this something you find hideous or quite appealing? Let me know. Alright, I'll be back with you in a few days once he's done. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support on the videos. Really appreciate it. Love you loads. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.